Yeah, I think Brian one-upped you guys. He did throw in the bronze kicker there. Well, Evan Lysacek, Johnny Weir, 1-2 in the standings, 1-2 approaching the ice right now. The final group set to go. And think about this. When we talk about the quad, Brian Joubert's done 3 quads in a program. Aren't they going to at least need one to challenge him at the World Championships? We'll see.
This is the men's free skating program. Will the following competitors please take the ice for warm-up? Sean Rogers, Parker Pennington.
Do you notice that Evan Lysacek was the first guy at the gate? That didn't just happen today. That happens every time he competes. He gets out there and stakes the claim to that gate and wants to be the first one on the ice. And it just must be something he likes to do. Like,
you know, this also goes back to the old saying that I always learned about in my day, which was, of course, back in the last 2 centuries ago, and that was to hold yourself down at the beginning and not to blow it with the first step, not to, you know, just hold back, take your time, build up, not go in with such a powerhouse that you're going to blow, you know, just make mistakes.
Yeah,
and we've seen that happen tonight already.
Nowadays, they have so many difficult elements to get done in this long program. I'm looking at Evan Lysacek. I'm going to try quad toe, triple toe right off the top. How do you hold back on that?
You've got to. If you just let yourself...
You let the adrenaline blow over the top and you're gone.
And then you pop
right.
things.
Yeah.
Now, since the Olympics last year, wow, a lot of questions at times about Johnny Weir's preparation, his training, his dedication. This week, at least so far, a different Johnny Weir has shown up in Spokane.
It's not a...
It's been a season of not really being prepared for anything, so I worked myself to the maximum almost every day, trying to prepare for this competition. It's hard to explain to somebody what you go through mentally and physically to get yourself prepared. I'm not an open book in that sense. I'm not nuts and bolts. I'm hard when I skate. Figure skating is not really a party. It's a really difficult sport and it's very hard. And I'm not late, I'm on my time. It's my time zone. Johnny Weir time zone is what time zone I'm in.
Timing is everything here, as Johnny's 4th national title hangs in the balance.
I don't need anything more than I have to beat Evan. I've done it 3 years in a row. This national championship doesn't mean anything more than any other national championship has to me. It's just, I won it, I want to win it again. That's all that there is to it.
Like him, dislike him, it is refreshing to hear an athlete not say, I just want to go out there and do my best and let the chips fall where they may.
Unfortunately, it comes down to just that point. If they don't do their best, they've lost it. It's not a knockdown fisticuff between 2 guys like in boxing or in football. It's just, you've got to do it yourself, and you can't lay it on anybody else.
Do you know what's interesting for me is the fact that that interview is a weird moment in your competitive week, because before the interview, you know you have to say something. You're giving the audience at home an image of what you're feeling, and that's besides the moment when your music starts. That's another moment in the week where you really find out, am I ready? And it's interesting. It's like a truth serum, that interview.
Weir, Lysacek, and a moment ago, you saw Ryan Bradley. He could be the wild card in all of this. He's in 3rd. No one's focusing on him. Not much pressure, but he's trying to medal for the first time at Senior Nationals. Who knows? Maybe it's gold. We'll see. Could he pull off the upset? A men's champion will be crowned at the Australian Open in the early morning hours. Roger Federer taking on Fernando Gonzalez in the men's final. The Australian Open presented by Franklin Templeton Investments on ESPN2. An encore presentation, by the way, later in the day. Boy, Serena Williams took care of Sharapova, huh? Short time ago in the warm-up session, Johnny Weir. Check this out.
You know, I've been waiting for that all week from Johnny, and it just shows that he came to play. I mean, to go out there in the warm-up and nail it after missing the one he tried before.
The quad, and at the same time, well, I mean, they were almost simultaneous. Evan Lysacek.
So you be the judge.
I think Weir's looked a little bit more secure.
But the fact is,
both of them did it.
Right, exactly. So in their minds now, they've got that behind them, and we could see quads from both of them. The skate order, Shawn Rogers, Parker Pennington, Nicholas LaRoche, and then it's Lysacek and Weir back-to-back. And your top 3 are your last 3 to skate. It's a great way to end it. So all but one off the ice right now.
Now everybody does something different now.
Currently